ICE, governmental agency, continues to do carnage, violating the rights of people, taking lives, turning the families of their victims upside down. So you have some virality here, and a very touching story, and also a very sad reality. Criselda Vasquez, a California-based artist known for making dignified portraits of her family, has suffered a tragedy where her parents, featured in a painting that went viral in 2017, were recently taken by ICE agents. I want to talk about the art, but I want you to see this. See how beautiful this is? Man, that's real talent, isn't it? That's genius level talent. Okay. Vasquez's portraits are often feature family members, especially mother and father, depicted with quiet dignity, vibrant textures, and massive scale. By presenting everyday Latinx people in oil paintings reminiscent of European masters, she disrupts the idea of what, quote, fine art should look like and who it should represent. Vasquez wrote on her Instagram, quote, "My parents are the reason I chose to paint the new American Gothic. On Tuesday, March 31st, my family experienced our worst fear. My father and one of his workers were detained by ICE while simply on their way to work. Our entire family is heartbroken, and my mother is completely devastated. My father has lived in the United States for 40 years. Quote, he is a devoted husband, father, and grandfather, and the hardest working person I know. Please consider supporting our family during this incredibly difficult time by donating to our GoFundMe. We provide the GoFundMe link. Any amount or even sharing this message means more to us than words can express. Family members have launched this GoFundMe. I'm asking that you do the very best you can. We will provide it in the description section of this video. I want to tell you why this story is special and why people, me, you, all of us, should resonate to it. Because it says something. It says that while there is tragedy, there is the unexpected, there is the thing that you feared would happen happens. And then there's this response that provides an expression of strength to not allow the moment to define who you are. You are the one who defines the moment. And so I'm thankful for the leadership of this person, their family. I pray you reunited with your parents. All right, dear brother, thoughts?
You know, one of the most damaging and consequential byproducts of this xenophobic movement that Donald Trump has ushered in, but did not create, certainly. He's tapping into a very real base of people who were and are xenophobic and racist, that have given him power. One of the more problematic components of that is the way that we have now been conditioned to demonize people. I mean, dehumanize people. Once we have, I have debates with right wingers, and they refer to, first of all, they call them illegals.
Right.
A person cannot be illegal. These are human beings.
That's right.
And I always have to start the conversation by they're human beings with hearts and souls and personalities and histories and culture, and they are congruently human being with you and I. All of us are on this globe together. We all have lives. We all are worth respect, just based on that formulaic principle right there. And the minute that you start to dehumanize people, the minute that you have the capability to dehumanize people, I think that's when evil takes root. And you see governmental agencies enacting this state sponsored violence and shooting people in the streets and snatching people up without a care in the world. Because for folks like Donald Trump and Stephen Miller, they're just numbers on a page. They couldn't give a rip about destabilizing the community. They couldn't give a rip about ripping a family apart. So I applaud this artist for rehumanizing this group of people, because I think we all need to lock in with the reality of, look, these are lives, actual human being lives, who are being destroyed, largely through no fault of their own.
Yeah. Well said, dear brother.